Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy. I'm Chris the Don One, and I am back with another video. Yeah, another one. Now, I just got through watching Casinos for Life video, and the video was entitled, Why Fox Sports 1 Have Beef with ESPN. Now, if you haven't checked this dude out, his name is Casino for Life. I enjoy watching his content. And if you're not subscribed to his channel, you need to busy yourself and hit that subscribe button, because the man is a very intellectual dude, especially on current topics and social topics. That's the one you need to go to when you want to hear someone's opinion about a certain viewpoint. So go check him out. But like I said, this is not a diss video. I'm just basing my opinions and I'm using facts, all right? Now, Casino for Life starts off the video by saying the real reason why there's beef between Fox and ESPN is because a lot of executives, sports personalities, as well as people behind the scenes who used to work for ESPN, no longer work for ESPN, and now they're working at Fox, okay? He pointed that out. Then he pointed out the fact that Skip Bayless had issues with the executives at ESPN because he felt like the executives at ESPN was not allowing him to say what he really wanted to say about current event and certain topics, okay? He felt like he was being handcuffed, all right? Then he started addressing Shannon Sharp's bio, that he's a former player, and Shannon Sharp has a mouth and he will use it. He's very opinionated and he takes the gloves off when he's talking about a certain topic. There's no kid gloves involved in Shannon Sharp, all right? And then he starts talking about the angle that Fox Sports 1 is going to premiere Undisputed 30 minutes earlier than ESPN's First Take. And he feels like all these reasons are why Undisputed is eventually going to knock off First Take #1 spot. Because a lot of people who used to work at ESPN and now they work at Fox are disgruntled employees. Okay, let's just face facts. Let's just call it like we see it. They're disgruntled employees, okay? Every company have those types of individuals, all right? Now, I like to say this for the record. If Fox Sports 1 and Undisputed is winning, then who is the fuck losing? Because it's clearly not ESPN. And when you're talking about competition, and when you're talking about beef, you're talking about competition on both sides, meaning both sides are at a level where they have competition towards each other. And Fox Sports 1 is clearly not at ESPN's level. A lot of people want to disagree with this, but this is facts. ESPN is in more households and in more markets than Fox Sports 1. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's the honest to God truth. When you look at cable and satellite, which is the old way of watching entertainment, but that's where the majority of people go to when they want to see entertainment. They go to satellite and cable. ESPN is in more households than Fox. Now, Fox Sports 1, you can watch Fox Sports 1 on cable and satellite. I'm not saying you can't find it, but that's like an extra layer. That's an extra package that you have to tack on to the previous package that you have, okay? It's not basic, okay? This Fox Sports 1 is not fucking free. And Fox Sports 1 was introduced about 3 years ago, and they felt like the angle to attack ESPN on was to hire a lot of former ex-athletes, a lot of former jocks, and spar them and pair them up in shows. Now, the prime example, they hired Gary Payton, and I forgot, Dante Culpepper was on a show, and some tennis star who just recently retired, I keep forgetting his name, a pretty boy. And they had a show, and they felt like this show was going to compete up against ESPN. And it clearly didn't, okay? This show pretty much fall flat on his fucking his face right now. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, when you're trying to compare First Take and Undisputed, and I remember telling you guys this yesterday after I watched the first episode, Undisputed looked like fucking First Take. Okay? Without Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman and Molly. It looks exactly like First Take. I mean, they took the same chairs, they took the same desks, they took the same lighting, they took the same graphics. The only thing that's different is not called First Take. It's called Undisputed. All right? So, before you can sit up there, Fox Sports 1, and say that you have competition and you have beef with ESPN, don't you think you should develop your show, make your show original, organic, fresh, and not a reincarnation of a show that you're trying to knock off? All right. Now for Undisputed to be running 30 minutes earlier than First Take, I think that's a good idea, a good concept. That's going to add some viewers. But at the end of the day, sir, ESPN still hold more household homes and markets than Fox Sports 1. It's just facts, all right? There's no disputing this, all right? Now, I say this, though. They premiered Undisputed at a good time, and it's around the football season. Now, you have an ex-NFL star, Shannon Sharp, and a former a former writer for the NFL when he had a job with the LA Times and the Dallas Morning News, Skip Bayless. This is a perfect time and to see whether or not Undisputed is ever going to knock off First Take from the number one spot. Because if you can't knock off ESPN First Take in the football season, and you got an ex-former football star and a guy who used to write about football, Skip Bayless, and if you can't knock off First Take at this level, when are you going to knock off First Take? The NBA season? Because both of those commentators, I mean, when you're talking about Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp, they really not connected that way in the NBA level. You have to give that to Stephen A. Smith. So Stephen A. Smith is going to win that round. Baseball season? Hockey season? So this is the prime example where whether or not if Undisputed is going to ever knock off First Take or Undisputed is going to be First Take's whipping boy. All right? But guys, tell me what the fuck you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's your motherfucking boy. I'm Chris the Don 1, and I'm out.